Hi, welcome back. I'm going to spend a few minutes today and talk about one of the idioms that's pretty common, and I'd like to give a different interpretation of it. It might be different from some of you, might not be different from others, but an interpretation that maybe not everybody has. And the idiom I want to talk about today is the hand that hits also blocks. Now there's an interesting interpretation of this, probably the most common one, completely accurate, completely right, and that is that when I punch, this hand that's hitting is also blocking. So in Wing Chun we talk about we're going to keep the elbow down, we want to get the most efficiency from our techniques, all of that stuff. So what tends to happen is, Trey, can I borrow you for a sec? If I have a punch here, let's just go this way a little bit. Yeah, if I have a punch here, give me a punch. Good. If I have a punch here, people think the hand that hits also blocks. So they think this. They think that punch is also going to block. This punch is also going to block. Completely valid. But there's another interpretation that I want to explore. And that is to do with fan sao, to do with repeating hands, to do with continually changing techniques. So if I have a fist here, what's to say that the hand that blocks let's do this side, give me this one. The hand that blocks, there's my two-handed technique, pakta. The hand that blocks also hits. So there's an interpretation of this that says, hey, this isn't talking about this type of technique. Give me the hand that blocks also hits. The hand that hits also blocks. It's not talking about that. There's an interpretation that says the hand that blocks has to be in position to be able to hit again. So if I block like this, and then I hit, this hand down here is not in a position to be able to hit again. It's lost its fan sao. So we want to talk about the hand that blocks can also hit. And the hand that hits, you want to block this? Can also block. So there's an interpretation of this that says, hey, we're not talking about using one hand to also block the guy's punch, or using the punch to block his block, or using the block to block his punch. We're talking about the ability to have your hand, any hand, perform both tasks. So, the hand that punched also blocks, and the hand that blocks also punches. So, we're talking really about timing here in this idiom. Instead of talking about using one hand to do two things, we're talking about using one hand to do two things in sequence. So they continually have fan sao, continually repeat. That's all I wanted to say about this idiom, the hand that hits also blocks. That's all I wanted to say for this lesson. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now.